Guys, for this video, we're going to increase the side-hilling ability of the TRX4 2021 Bronco by just simply adding on some brass portal covers right here. And I'm going to measure it so we can see the difference. Take a look. This is the setup we're testing right here. It does have a Fusion 1800 kV motor. Got a 6,000 milliamp 3S LiPo. Show you guys that. So now that's more battery than what I normally run, but I do feel that's some more common size and weight, so that's why I'm running it. It's got an XT90 and the truck's got a Dean's. So yeah, it's just not my normal battery for this, but we're gonna test with this. So I'm not taking anything off the body, and the body's kind of heavy. We're gonna go ahead and get a base angle on this and see how far it can lean. And once we get that, then we're gonna go ahead and start putting on the brass. I've got this little degree finder right here, and the board has a little bit of a ridge to keep the tires from falling off. So we're going to go ahead and set all that up correctly, zero this out, and now we're going to give it a lift. And let's see at what angle this thing actually falls over. And yes, I've got my little cushion over there. Let's see, we've got 40 degrees. 42, looks like about 42.6. Go ahead and do that again real quick just to verify. Hang on for a second. Had to get my fingers under the board. All right, so 42.6 is what it looked like we were at before, right? We're going with 42.2. I was a little bit fast on it before, so okay. 42.2 is our base. We'll get the brass on there, which should help keep the actual center of gravity down or bring it down a little bit, and we'll see what we get. I'm going to do the front first, and this is a normal thing. Guys will put brass up front, none in the back, to where it gives a little bit more of a forward bias. You know, so we're going to do that first, see if that makes a difference, and then we're going to do the back and see how it all works out. To get the portal covers off, there are 6 bolts in the back, 3 on each side. Plus, you have the 2 up front. You can see one of them right there. When you get all that off, you got to take the wheel hex off as well, because you got to transfer all that over into the new covers. With all the bolts out, let's see what we've got. This is the first time I've opened these up, by the way. We've got grease. Ah, that's awesome. This is one of the things that makes the Traxxas portal so strong. Really wide gears. And, you know, can they be broken? Yes, but guys, they're tough. Factory tough. You will have to transfer the stock bearings. Now the bottom one, you can just simply push that one out. But the top one, I just kind of flick it, something like that. I typically use 2 hands, and that bearing pops right out. We get to look at the brass covers I'm putting on now. Very nice pieces from Vidavon. Now they have these in varying weights. You can get these that are actually heavier than this as well. But these are what I have in stock. So let's see what a set of these weigh. You're looking at 119 grams for 2 of them. 4.2 ounces. And this is per axle. So this can make a difference. With the bearings transferred over, this is ready to go right back on the axle. Okay, so this side right here is done. Now you're probably wondering, why aren't you using Wideners? You know, widen the tires out. It'll help so much better in side hills. I am not a fan of Wideners at all. I've done a whole video, you know, a whole Servo video, and I went into detail about the tire scrub, all the negative effects, the leverages, everything. I just went into all that. I am not a fan of Wideners. I don't like seeing all this stuff just hang out. Tire way out here, tire scrubbing all the way around like this. That is not my thing. So, but Wideners will make it side hill better. They absolutely will, but you're just not going to see me do that unless I have no choice, and it would have to be a special project. And with the brass on, we're going to get this thing tested out. Let me get my fingers under here, and we're going to lean it over. Okay, guys, it is ready to get this thing leaned over. Everything is in position. Got to get my fingers under it, and we're going to lean it on. Okay, so 42.2 is what we've got to meet, hopefully. Gentle, gentle. I don't want any momentum to take it over. 42.2. Gentle. Okay. Holding pretty well at 42.6. Now a little over 43. Let's go ahead and get this back down here. I got to get my fingers back under it. Get everything set back up. And give me a second. Go ahead and get this up. Haha, there we go. And let's give it another lean. Let's see, we're at what, 43 was it? Look about right. Let's see, there's the 42 point. Okay, we're gonna go with 42.9. So a small amount, but okay. Now we get to go ahead and do the backs and see if we get about the same result. While doing the rear, I figured I will go ahead and show you guys how I take care of all these. And this is that little method. See, the bearing is in there. Watch this. Yeah, table shaking a little bit. There you go. Here we are. Everything is lined up. And it is time to get my fingers underneath that and lean this thing over. Here we go. See how far we can get. Of course, we'll do this a couple times just to verify. I got to get real careful here. Nice and slow. 43. All right, looks right around 44 degrees. And let's go ahead and try that again to verify. Get up around 43. I'm going to go real slow with it. Go nice and slow. Okay, let's do it again. All right, let's see here. We're definitely getting over our 42.2, but when we started. Let's see here, nice, slow. I don't want to momentum it. 40. Okay, I would say 43 degrees. We haven't picked up a whole lot. We've seen what it can do with the brass. The stock tires, they weigh in at 447 grams, 15.8 ounces. I'm going to put some heavier wheels and tires on here. These are the Reef Wheels, J Concepts tires, and two of these actually have the CI foams in them. 28.8 ounces and 816 grams. So we're definitely going to be adding some weight. Let's just see if that makes a bigger difference than the brass did. And here we go. Now the Reef Wheels, they do have a little bit more offset, so there's a little bit more of that sticking out. So this could be like having Wideners or something, you know. So, but anyway, get my fingers under there and we're going to lean it over. Here we go. You can definitely tell. Oops, you can definitely tell it's got some added width to it. So, all right, let's see here. We should get past 40 degrees easy. 40, 43, 44, pretty well. That's about it. Probably say about 44.8. So, but those aren't the wheels I'm going to run. These are the wheels and tires I'm planning to stay with right here. Proline Wheels. These have the aluminum outside on them and the plastic inside, and the Traxxas tires. So we've got those in there and we are ready to go. I'm going to get my fingers under here and give it a lean. And let's see what we got here. Hopefully we'll at least get to 42. All right, nice and easy. 42.5, 43. So maybe 42.9. But you know what? These, I think what I'm going to stay with. Now also, I'm going to go ahead and pull the battery out because I don't run a big battery in this thing. So let's try that as well. For me, these are the batteries that I'm going to run in this truck. So I'm going to go ahead and get this in, lock down, and give it another lean. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's see if that battery made a huge difference. Let's see, it's 40, 42, 43. That was a good solid 43. And one last lean, no body. That body does have some weight to it. Let's see what we got here. This should lean a pretty good bit, I would have to assume. 5, 47, about 47 degrees. Yeah, that body definitely adds some weight, and it's up top. So there you go. Overall, adding the brass down there, either it wasn't enough brass to really make a real difference, put it that way, or it just goes to show taking the weight off makes all the difference in the world. Changing the battery out made a difference. Obviously, taking the heavy body off made a huge difference. But, you know, that's kind of why I choose some of the bodies for different vehicles, the lightweight bodies. But the thing is, I want this to act more scale. I want the body roll. I want it to move more so than like what SV1 or SV2 does. You know, they don't move scale. I want this to move scale. So, leaving the brass on, it did help with a couple degrees, and who knows, maybe that's enough to keep it from rolling one day. Well, we'll have to find out. Now, one thing's for sure, if it's articulated, having a little bit more weight at the axle sometimes can pull the axles down a little bit. Maybe. Anyway, guys, check the description. I will put links to the truck, the brass, the wheels, the tires, the motor, and the servo. It's all down below, so make sure you guys check that out. There are affiliate links, AMain, eBay, Amazon, and Horizon. So guys, check that description. Use those links, make sure you're subscribed, and thank you all for watching. Guys, if you like what you see, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell. So, in the description, there's a link to become a channel member. If you want to become a channel member, it's a very simple $2, $5, $10, or if you really got some money, $25 a month. It's a simple way to support the channel. So, get that, and I am doing monthly giveaways for members only, so you might want to consider it. So, guys, use those links. Make sure you're subscribed. Thank you all for watching.